everybody. Welcome back for yet another episode of Iwouldcampthat as we continue our Crowsnest Pass series in beautiful southwest Alberta. One thing I did not factor into this whole trip is that it's a long weekend going into the beginning of September. So there's been an influx, like a floodgate of campers coming in. So a lot of Crown land places that Rita and I were planning to do are quite full right now. As I record this, it's Saturday. We're just getting ready to go look for a place to camp. So there'll probably be a lot of people here tomorrow and then a lot of people leaving on Monday. So right now we're just heading down a road called Sartoris Road. It's just south of the town of Blairmore. Our friend Jessica that we bumped into last summer in our failed attempt at doing a CNP trip. Jess, if you're watching, hi, wish you were here with us. She told us about that road. I believe she camped off that road before, and a year and change later, I'm finally checking out that road. So I'm going to jump in the truck. We're going to head down the road, see if we have any luck finding a spot to camp. Hopefully it's not full up with a bunch of other campers. If not, we'll manage and figure something out. So this area that we're in right now is the Sartoris staging area. It's a giant gravel area. If there's absolutely nothing available, it's an option for stopping and doing some camping. There's already a guy back there with his truck and camper. But hopefully we'll have some luck down the road. The nice thing about driving a truck and just camping out of the back of the truck, and same advantage if you're sleeping in a van or an SUV or your car or whatever, is you don't need a lot of space. I mean, it's nice to get one of those big spaces with the fire ring and all that, but we're not hauling a 30-foot trailer, so we don't need a ton of space. So, you know, we've got options if we need to just pull off the side of the road. Anyways, let's check this road out. Okay, that is a massive fire ring. So I left us a generous amount of space. I also found because the further back we get to the stone fire pit here, the more slanted it is. So it's a little more level if I have the truck over there. So you're okay with that amount of space, eh, babe?
Oh, and here I thought you were just leaving me some room for a running start so I can try to jump into the truck.
We know that'll never happen. Not without a ladder.
Look at this view, though.
That is amazing. Like that's like just something out of a postcard, a painting, an Old West movie.
Well, once we've strapped some bear spray on, I'm willing to see how far this little trail goes. Yeah, for sure. I'd be down for a walk. And I think what I'd like to do, just because I know our Jackery's been working really hard, I would like to get the panels out, and we're here a little earlier in the day than what we were on last night's camp out by Island Lake. And we've got a lot of sun right now, so I want to take full advantage of that. I'm really surprised with all the Crownland campers. There was like nobody out here. We only saw like one truck and a guy walking his dog. To be fair, the places that we were looking at earlier are like known sites.
Yeah.
This is a very like the staging area we were at is new, like possibly only 2 years old or such.
Yeah.
And this is cow pasture, you know? So this might not be as well known.
Well, hey, I'm happy. I was kind of expecting spots like this to be taken, but here we are. We'll take it. There we go. Both panels are set up. Unobstructed view from the sun and a cloudless sky. Okay, so with the panels set up, we got a lot of driving time in today. So the Jackery is up at 57%, and those are the numbers I was looking for at our last camp. So I think when we were camping at the Island Lake pull-off, I think we just got the panels out a little too late in the day. It was only pulling in maybe 50 to 60, 70 at most watts, but now we're pulling in like 120 plus. So those are definitely ideal numbers. So we'll keep those running until the sun goes down. This random stump was just sitting here and we basically turned it into just like a little coat rack.
I've always liked the idea of getting a stump like that, you know, a flat top and the roots are all up in the air. Clean it up, shellac it, maybe cut some branches and have it hold like a bird bath. But I can't take that home. It's heavier than you think.
I was gonna say, we just steal that.
It's heavier than you think.
Where'd you get that? Oh, you know, some weird antique shop. My shoes got a little bit soaked. My right one's more soaked than my left. So I'm gonna let those sit out in the sun. There we go.
Look at how full of fossils this one is.
Oh, the rock?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Look at how full of beer cans that thing is.
Actually, on second thought, I don't think these are fossils. I think those are all quartz crystals and feldspar.
So people just literally just covered up their beer cans.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Yeah. We haven't been out here long enough for you to get absolutely hammered drunk.
As far as you can tell.
Well, you better not have been doing it while we were driving.
I don't get drunk on these things. I have one day.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. People are pigs. Pick up after yourselves. Well, it looks like Rita's already collected some dead fall wood. I'm gonna pull the chairs out and then I'll help her collect some wood. Still a little too hot for a fire, but I'm sure once that sun starts to go down, it'll cool down dramatically. And at least with this spot here, unlike the last two spots we camped in, we don't have to worry about any highway noise. Just the odd person that might drive by. Oh, is that one of those pocket saws?
Yep.
Do you want me to do that, babe?
No, I want you to stand on the other end so it doesn't rotate away from the place.
Yeah, sure. If that starts to bug your wrists, though, let me know, okay? So I can take over.
There we go.
You know, I'm glad I brought these slippers because my shoes are soaked. Oh, nice. That's eating through real good. Nice. Have you ever even used this before?
No, I have not. I've used one before, but I have not used this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, there we go.
Okay, you know what? Step off.
Probably just break that.
Exactly. There we go.
There we go. Excellent.
I mean, it's very dry wood.
Yeah, it's pretty clean cut though.
Ah.
Nice. There we go.
There you go. You made some sawdust.
There we go. That's real handy.
So the sun's behind the trees. Are you just taking the panels in now?
Yeah, they're barely taking in any power. That went way better than yesterday though, because we got them out at a much better time. They were taking in about 120 watts, but then it was dialed back to about 70, 75 watts of input. And now they were like barely taking in 10 now.
Yeah, the wind's picking up and the wind's a little bit chilly, so I think I'll get the fire started too.
Yeah, sounds good, babe. But we got our Jackery, I think we were... I'd have to look at the video that we took. I think we were sitting at 51% after kind of charging it with driving, and now we're at 65. So,
oh, okay.
And you know, it's crazy. Some of the newer Jackery models can accommodate like 4 or maybe even more panels, which is a really cool idea in theory, but I don't even know where we would put them all.
Yeah, that's...
I find 2 to be quite cumbersome. So, Yeah, more than 2. I don't know. I don't know how practical that would be for us.
Yeah, you'd run out of space to put them all side by side.
Right. So on the menu tonight, we've got some of the hobo meals that Rita likes to prepare. And given that we've got this legendary campfire that's humble beginnings, we're going to crack out a couple of those and just simply throw them in the fire. And the rest is up to God. Fridge is having to work. I've been either hanging a towel up here or putting a towel over top of it. That does help to kind of keep some of the heat off of it. The sun was also beating down on the opposite side of the truck. But yeah, with the how hot it's been the last couple of days, the fridge has had to work pretty hard. And I'm about to open it, so it's gonna have to work even harder. Well, I had to pull like most everything out of the fridge, but I did find them right there. I'm just gonna put all this stuff back and then we'll head back over to the fire.
I just went with a cabin style build this time because if I made a teepee, I would need to wait for the wood to break down and make it before I got coals to cook on. So this way everything kind of stays flat, and I'll try to manipulate it to stay that way so I can cook on top of this thing.
Yeah, and once that fire really gets going and hits its stride, those bigger pieces of wood will burn. I can always go forage for some more wood too. We've seen a few vehicles go by, a couple of ATVers, mostly side-by-sides, but I'm so thankful that we got this spot. I was expecting to come down this road because we went down one other Crownland spot that we went to last year on the failed attempt at doing the CNP series. And like when we went last year, there was nobody. It was so weird. It was like end of July, beginning of August. But with it being the long weekend, we went down there and like almost every spot was just jam packed. So super happy to be out in this neck of the woods, and there's just nobody. Just people out having fun, ATVing. But I think we're the only ones camping out here right now that I'm aware of. That wind is really picking up. The weather in Crowsnest Pass, it's been a little bit of everything. Like when we first got here, it was rainy and really cool, like really cool. And then we've had a couple of hot days and, you know, wind is on and off. All we need now is some snow.
Don't.
Let it snow.
But if it's not cooked enough, re-wrapping it soundly is almost impossible.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of a guessing game with these meals.
Yeah. Honestly, that patty looks cooked all the way through from here.
I would eat that.
Of course you would. Yeah, the potatoes look a little burnt around the edges, so let's call that good.
Okay. I was trying to get one of the potatoes, but they're kind of stuck on the bottom there. So.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay, babe. No, I appreciate you getting these ready. These are always great. See, I said before I even like truly tasted it, because I had that much faith it would be good.
That just makes me suspicious.
Oh, it's really good, babe.
Okay.
Thank you. Did yours turn out good, babe?
Yeah, the potatoes were a little undercooked on mine, but I still ate it.
Yeah, mine were like white on one side, charred on the other.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Mine was probably the one that spent a little more time on the bed of the fire.
Yep.
No, that was good though. I absolutely destroyed that.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll get the I'll take the plate from you and I'll take care of the garbage and stuff.
We still have more vegetables, and I bought some hummus dip, and frankly I feel satisfied, but I think I'd like to grab that hummus and the green beans.
Yeah, we still got to eat those before they go bad. Those are the ones we got from the farmer's market, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Well, we've lost most of our light. The wind has picked up, but it's still pretty gentle at most points, so that's been nice. Still got a bit of a fire going, but I think we're gonna put that out here pretty quick so that we can hop in the back. Between the fact that we're nowhere near the highway, it's dead silent out here, barely anybody's gone by, and the temperature is on point, the wind is on point, I think it's gonna be a really good sleep out here. I'm excited. We're just enjoying the last of this campfire, this legendary fire pit. And last I checked, my poor hiking shoes are not completely dry, but they've come a long way. I'm sure a little more time in the sun tomorrow will set them right. Oh, when I point the light at your hat gets all psychedelic and glowy.
Oh yeah, it's holographic material. So yeah, if I'm lost in the woods, hopefully I'm wearing this hat.
Yeah, shine the light and be like, if it lights up like a beacon, it's Rita's head.
I'm glad you managed to catch it on camera. I almost forgot that it had this function.
Yeah.
I ordered it from a rave clothing company from Germany.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to stir the ashes up a bit?
Might need a little more water.
Oh. Well, here, let me get these stirred up a bit more. Okay, I got all the...
Oh, that wind's picking up. And we're in the back, listening to the wind as it comes and goes. As per vehicle camping norm, things are getting a little disorganized, so we'll probably have to do a bit of tidying up. I'm really glad we came out to this campground. This was such a cool place. The campfire, just being out right off the woods, quiet road. And I just love how the wind just kind of picked up. It was making me a little nervous with the fire, just when sparks were flying and then they get caught in the wind. We don't want to end up causing a wildfire or anything like that. But yeah, no, just perfect. Like, just absolutely perfect. How you holding up, babe?
Doing okay.
That's good. I know the heat kind of chicken fried you earlier today, eh?
Yeah.
Or was that yesterday? The days are kind of blurring together.
Both a bit.
Yeah. Well, they are forecasting for some rain at some point next week, so I'd be okay with a rain day.
Yeah.
Rain days in the back of the truck are nice. Well, it's been a great first few days in the Crowsnest Pass. I think we're both ready for bed, though. I'm already... I started yawning about an hour ago. So I think we're just going to wind down for bed. We will see you folks in the morning. Looking forward to seeing what we get up to tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Had a fantastic sleep. Slept like the dead. Between the breeze and just how quiet it is out here, how peaceful and isolated it is. Had just a great sleep. Feeling great today. Before we depart from this area and go off to do other things, oh, that wind's really picking up. Rita and I are just gonna take a little walk down from our campsite. There's a bit of a trail just down from where we had our campfire. We were gathering wood from there last night, so we're just gonna take a little walk down there and just see if there's anything interesting to see. I'm hoping my hiking shoes are almost dry, because for right now I'm walking in this very wooded space here and I'm wearing slippers. YOLO. You can't argue with that view of the mountain up there.
Someone aggressively chainsawed through here. This isn't even a bulldozer. This is chainsaw, and then you can see all the rubble from the trees being crushed.
Well, we sure benefited from that when we were looking for deadfall for a campfire.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you can definitely see someone came through here and cleared some of it out, but it's nice to see that all these other pine trees are having a go at life and growing, and many years from now, maybe this will be just another thick section of the forest. I was kind of hoping that would go a little further, but it just goes into thick brush. So we're gonna head back to the truck, figure out what we're doing today, and we will see you all in the next video in our Crowsnest Pass series. Thanks for joining us, folks. Stay classy.